What's up guys, Resale Rabbit here in poor lighting. That's much better. I have gotten a lot of requests over the past few months to do another warehouse tour. A lot of things have changed here, so why not? I'm bored, I got nothing to do this week. So I'm going to give you a warehouse tour of kind of what we're doing over here, and I'm going to give you a little disclaimer. This place is a huge mess right now, so bear with me on that. So let's start at the door. Let me see if I can figure out how to flip this thing around. I don't know how to flip this thing around. There we go, I see the button. Haha. So, I don't know if you guys saw this in the last warehouse tour, but we had an overhead door installed about a year ago. So walking in, I know it looks like a garage sale with everything laid on the table. This is kind of how we're processing it. This is all of the Target stuff that I just got on a few pallets that came in last week. I've been drinking a little bit of this. Well, I did yesterday. But yeah, that's what we're working with here. This should all be gone by the end of next week. And that's that basically. Coming over here, I transformed this room. This was just an unused office into a box room. I've got all different size boxes in here for shipping stuff out. Anything that I might need. I've got some nice bubble wrap bags. Those really come in handy in cutting time down. I got more bubble mailers here. I thought I was almost out. All kinds of stuff in here. This is gonna have to actually be a pretty quick video because I just got notified my battery is at 20%. So coming out here, this is gonna look a little redundant because this room really hasn't changed since the last time I did this. You remember Santa Claus, the break room, lunch room. I bought that fridge a year ago. I bought it brand new at H.H. Gregg for $700. It was a floor model. Coming over here, when I was doing FBA, this was my prep station. I actually had a shelving unit right here with boxes and stuff. That's where I prepped larger items. This used to be the FBA station. Now we're switching things up a little bit, hence the big mess in here. I had all of my cords, various cords and whatnot lined up here. Rechargeable batteries, my boom box that I bought at a thrift store for jamming out. So this was my FBA workstation. It's no longer the case, and things have piled up a little bit over the last month and a half or so. This is the eBay workstation over here, which I have given, I think it was just on Facebook, a little tour of the eBay workstation. This is all for shipping. That's all I do on this computer is shipping. I cut labels right here if needed. The FedEx ones kind of print out a little funky. Here are the labels that I use. I buy all my labels on onlinelabels.com. I've always been happy with them. There's the model number if you want to look up the ones that I use. They fit perfectly and they're cut a little bit smaller so I can fit them on the smaller bubble mailers. So those are kind of handy. This was my listing area, but I moved it over there. Can I zoom on this? No, I can't. Well, if you look over there, right here is now my listing station. I've got it up by the door so I can get a little airflow. Someone asked if it's hot in here. Not really. It's, 70 degrees or so. A little warm, but nothing crazy. This is the storage area where I store all of the stuff that has now been listed. I've got somewhere around 400 listings right now. I've picked a bunch of these up brand new with kind of tags at Goodwill a little while ago. $3.99 each. The jerseys were $2.99 each. You say you're hot in Houston? I don't blame you. It's definitely a scorcher down there. Nice little vintage satin Packers jacket. Other stuff. I keep all the hangers down here on this convenient little rack. All of the shelving I got pretty cheap. I actually bought it all when I opened the store. This is the stuff that I never used for the store. But this one thing here cost me like 80 bucks on Amazon. And I could not find anything else that would clip into gondola shelving besides that. So I've got everything listed in here. I've got some wholesale case packed items. A whole bunch of... I bought out a news van. That's going to be another video on a later date. So a whole bunch of equipment there. This is all just stuff that I'm getting rid of for the most part. All of my Favre stuff that isn't selling. I'll give it till football season. Some of this is slower moving stuff that I'll end up getting rid of. Oh, let's see. You can see I took down a couple of sections of shelving here just because I needed the space, like actual floor space in here. But this is the gist of my eBay area. This is the stuff that needs to be listed yet. And yeah, that's basically it for eBay. I've not listed that yet either. Vintage Newport cigarette sign. That thing is gonna not be fun to ship. Men's room, ladies' room, well, actually vice versa. The men's room, we need a plumber to come in, so it hasn't been used in a couple of weeks. The toilet needs to be fixed. I keep tools in here. Now, I'm not a tool guy. I barely know how to use a hammer, so I don't have a lot of tools, but I have some tools. Coming into the offices, oh, it's dark. This is where I've been filming my videos lately. You recognize that from the last video, a little roll-out dry erase board. But a little conference room when I'm meeting with clients who might come in here. I've got 2 of those cabinets. I just haven't put the other one together yet. Some art from a local artist up in here. The offices really aren't used much. Most of the activities in the warehouse, so they've just really become storage rooms. That's really about it. Another one here, just storage. And this one is a big mess. This is mostly my stuff. I emptied out my garage last fall, and it was getting cold out, so I wanted to park my car in there, and I just threw it all in here. That's where I kept my moped too. I don't have my keys on me. This door's locked, but this is just a supply closet. And my office kind of looks nice. It was a mess for a little while. Got some more art and stuff. Art and crap. It's nothing fancy here. Got my computer, my lazy boy office chair. This guy, I saw him on a Facebook buy sell trade group for like $200. Worth every penny. I think it's hilarious. Got a little camera collection going here. This, an actual news camera. It's worth like $500, but I think it's too cool to sell, so I'm keeping that. This one was a customer return, and it is just destroyed inside, both the lens and the camera. This I got when I was a kid. I'm keeping it. That, I just wanted one, so instead of selling it, I decided to keep it. And that was another customer return. I didn't bother looking it over. I just put it on the shelf to display. Everything in this room just about came from pallets too. The only thing as far as equipment and furniture and whatnot that I actually purchased was that computer. I spent $1,200 on it. The desk, chair, printer, the stand, paper shredders, file cabinets, all of this stuff, the shelf, these chairs, everything came on pallets, so I paid next to nothing for it. I bought that shelf though. Where's the football stuff? I wonder if it's still in here. No, it's not. I had a Reggie White autographed helmet in there that I bought recently, but I must have brought that home and put it in the safe. So no football stuff here today. But that's the office area. Kind of somewhat an organized mess. Coming back out here, I keep large, awkward-sized boxes as well as Gaylords up there. You can see some of those awkward-sized boxes in the corner here. If I ever need to ship something big or awkward size, it's kept up there. That's mostly Goodwill stuff, like stuff that's going to Goodwill. A little bit of storage over here. How much is this warehouse monthly? It's $3,500 a month. I've got a mannequin taken apart there for clothing. The rare occasion that I get clothing. Where's my photo setup? It is just a small photo booth right over there. I put it in that area so I could be by the overhead door. Nice and open and air comes in and whatnot. It's a little bit of a mess over here from breaking down those Target pallets that I brought in. These things, I gotta look them up. They feel high quality, and the original price, they covered that one up. One of them has a price tag on it. Right there, original price was $50. So I gotta look them up to see if they're worth anything on eBay. You never know, maybe. I've got my candy stash, which makes me miserable since I can't have sugar this week. And that's basically the gist of the warehouse. That door is just electrical panels and whatnot, fire exit, some extra pallets, a lot of shelving. Where do I get my pallets? I buy them direct from the source, so my Target pallets come from Target. This is kind of cool. I bought a bunch of fixtures from American Eagle, or from a company that, you know, puts fixtures in American Eagle. And this I decided to keep. Nice big hutch. It's like 9 feet tall. It's made by Pottery Barn. It's probably, if I want to sell it, $2,000. But since I only paid 75 bucks for it, I'm gonna keep it for myself. I don't know if I can open this and show you the inside. Not really, but definitely high quality with the exception of the little dings I gotta refinish to the top. Pretty neat hutch. Some other fixtures that I will be selling off. I found these when I was driving to work the other day on the curb. Someone was just throwing them away. I'm gonna clean them up and send them to auction with a bunch of other stuff. Probably get 20 bucks for them. Not bad, just stopping on the side of the road. Garbage can, I mean, all this, like this garbage can came on a pallet. You can see I was enjoying some Peeps before my diet. So that's really about it. There's not much else to show you. The loading dock, I really can't show you that because I've got tables and stuff in front of it, but it's an interior loading dock, so the truck pulls inside, and it's a full truck dock. Up these stairs, I used to have a pool table up here. What is this doing here? That's got to get listed. Hopefully that didn't get all scratched up. Coming up to the mezzanine here, there's the seats for the rabbit van. I had, you can see, now I'm at 10%. You can see the dust mark. I had a pool table here, but it just had a wood top and it was kind of bowed, so I decided to sell it and I'll be buying a better one. Probably come winter time. This is just storage. We got some Christmas stuff that'll get sold next Christmas. Big case of bubble wrap. I've got another one over there that I'm working on. Jameson's box of crap. Jameson, if you're watching, come get this stuff. You were close to Wisconsin. You were in Wisconsin the other day. Why don't you pick this stuff up? Well, that's basically it. Here's the internet panel or what have you. See if I can open this with one hand. I put that in because I wasn't getting a good Wi-Fi signal, or any Wi-Fi signal for that matter, on this side of the warehouse. I'm struggling to open this. Oh, this is very difficult with one hand. All right, I am gonna set you guys down for a minute so you can admire the ceiling as I get this open. I'm kind of proud of this. All set up. This is just this wing of the warehouse. Let me make sure there's no address on here. I've got all of the cord, or the cords are marked for each office so you can see which one goes to where. This one is internet, that one is phone, a VoIP phone or VIOP. I'm not a tech guy, I have no idea. I didn't set this up. I had a networking company come in and do this. But I'm pretty proud of that. I'll close that later when I don't need to set the camera down. That's basically it. Decent size, I like it. It's a huge mess, but that should be getting cleaned up over the next month or so as we expand and grow. And what more can I say? There's not really a whole lot else. So my battery is draining by the minute, so I will take a couple of quick questions before I end this video. And if I get bored again later, maybe I'll do another. I'm probably not gonna do a third video. One video a month is overkill for me. Good to see you live streaming. Appreciate that. I don't enjoy live videos, but it's a lot easier than putting, 4 or 5 hours into editing a video. But I've still got a bunch of those filmed, ready to go. You want more videos? Normally I do about one video every few months. We could always go back to that. How's the sugarless diet going? Not so bad, actually. A little tired, but overall, I've got no headaches, no migraines or anything like that, like everyone warned me about. I feel pretty good. I'm hungry, but that happens when you stick to 1,600 calories. I would like to see 3 videos a month. All right, well, this is 4 videos in 2 days, so that'll hold me off for about a month and a half. Do I do meetups? I mean, I don't schedule meetups or anything. I go to meetups. If someone's in the area, I'll meet up. So nothing specifically. I don't know if you heard that. I just got an eBay sale. $8. Nothing fancy. Do I have a booth in an antique store? I do not. It's not something I'm really interested in. It's not worth the time for me, especially in this area. They're not really widespread. When I first left my job as a car sales manager, how scary it was to have no income and to spend and hope that you would... Well, first off, I wasn't a sales manager, I was a marketing manager. But when I left the car business, I already had an income from selling online. Basically, I started doing this. I actually started by buying storage units at auction, and I built that up. And once it was to a point where I was comfortable with that income, that's when I left the car business. That's when I put in my notice for my job, and I ended up leaving like a month after my notice was over. Someone asked my eBay store name. For privacy reasons, I don't give that out. You're in Wisconsin next month and would love to connect and discuss reselling. Yeah, shoot me a message, facebook.com/resalerabbit. When am I coming to Houston? I have a lot of people ask me about Houston. I don't know why. I love Houston, but it's, really hot down there right now. So, no, I'm not coming to Houston for a while. It's going to be like wintertime. Come to Ottawa, Canada. Oh, hey, Andrew. Eventually, I'll be up in Canada. Someone asked if I'm still doing storage auctions. Once in a while. I mean, there's not a lot of money to be made in storage auctions, at least for my time, as far as that's concerned. But I do enjoy them, so I do them here and there. And I've got a couple of storage auctions filmed that eventually I will edit. Someone asked if there are any other good alternatives to the wholesale formula course. The only one that I can speak for is Chris Potter's free wholesale course. I linked it in the description at the wholesale formula video that I posted. That's the only one I've taken, so I can't really recommend anything else without actually giving you first-hand experience. What's my average eBay sales in 1 month? Probably about $5,000 or so, maybe 6 or 7. Right now, my 60-day running total is $11,327 with 405 sales. So, figure that out. It's definitely increased quite a bit over the past month. So I would probably say around $7,000 or $8,000 this past month in total revenue before factoring fees and shipping. I made so much money selling printers due to your testing. Printers are awesome due to my teaching, not testing. I love thermal printers. They sell so fast for so much money, but really any type of printer can be worth money. But my battery is just about dead. I got to get this thing plugged in. Will I get into private label eventually? No, I have zero interest in private label. If I ever brought a product to market, it would be something new to market. It wouldn't be a generic thing with a brand name on it. That's just my opinion. I believe there's no value added to that. Do I miss traveling 300 days a year? Absolutely. But I also enjoy having one place to call home also. I would like to get to traveling again. Eventually I'll hire some people who will take my place in the business so I can travel a little bit more. So I will see you guys later. Any more questions, leave them in the comments below. This is the live stream, and comments here won't show up in the actual video, so wait for it to upload and then comment and I will answer. See you guys later.